Hi friends, I welcome you on my PC Geo Kimberlite channel. PC is a Pune college, Geo means geology, and Kimberlite is a source of diamonds. So today we are going to see a topic from crystallography, elements of symmetry. This is a very important one when you are going to study practically the different system in first year BSc or second year BSc. So here students have a problem in finding out the element of symmetries, the planes, axes, then forms and indices. So today this is a basic one. I hope if you see carefully one or two times my video, I hope with my experience, I have a 33 years experience in the Department of Geology. What the shortcuts we are going to use to study the element of symmetry of all the systems. Yes, we'll start. The first one will be see the basic one. What is the basic? The element of symmetry. First one, a crystal. What is a crystal? Crystal is a solid bodies. Yes, crystal is a solid bodies. You can see now here in this diagram I shown you a crystal model. A solid body is there, bounded by smooth surfaces, faces, edges, corner, flat surfaces are there, and there is also a definite plan is there. In a proper definite plan, it will be exhibit the external appearance, whatever the internal arrangement of the atom is there, that will be reflected in the form of these flat surfaces of crystal, and these flat surfaces are called as the faces of a crystals. And when you study these crystals, then this branch is called as a crystallography. Crystallography is a branch of mineralogy. It deals with study of crystals. And what are the crystals? Crystals are the solid bodies, faces by having a form by edges, faces, corners, having a definite shape or size, and it shows you the external appearance, whatever the internal atomic arrangement of the atoms are there, that will be reflected in the form of the surface, and that will be the crystal. And when you're going to study this one, crystallography, so now here we want to study the crystal in a systematic way. So here the element of symmetry, that is the next one. Say here we have the model from the cubic system. Yes, simple one. What is a symmetry? Symmetry means a crystal which you regularly divided into atomic or into faces, edges, corner. Then that is called as symmetry. So when you look at crystal, like example here we have a cube. So when you're going to see this cube, this face is exactly identical to the back face. Similarly, it is exactly identical to the side face of your left hand or right hand, or it is on the left hand of my left hand, top and bottom. So all are identical. Corners are identical. Edges are identical. So these regularity we want to see in a system, that will called as the symmetry of a crystal. And in that, the first one what we are going to have, that is the planes of symmetry. Now whatever we are going to have the degree of symmetry, that is whatever the minerals which have been crystallized, and that crystals having a definite criteria, they will systematically to study the criteria, and with that criteria we have the plane, axis and center of symmetry. So here the first one will see now plane of symmetry. What is a plane of symmetry? It is an imaginary plane. Remember, you have to imagine that this particular imaginary plane is going to divide a crystal. Now, example, here we have a cube one. If I wanted to divide this particular cube into two equal parts, then what I'll do now? I'll draw or I'll cut it way. This way I'm going to cut from front to back. From the center, I'm going to cut this face. So left will be the mirror image of the right. Similar one, I'm going to cut it from this top left to the right. Yes. Then the front will be the mirror image of the back. Then the third possibility, I'm going to cut this way. So it is an imaginary plane which divides a crystal into two or similarly placed halves, and these are the mirror images. That is important. If this is there and if I divide this one, both are mirror images. If one is on the reverse side, it is not mirror image. Whenever you are going to make out, say these two are there. Now both are the mirror images, or you can make front side, or you can make the side from the center. They are at a equidistant, or they have the height is same, so they are the similar one. So that is the mirror images. So when it is an imaginary plane which divides a crystal into two equal parts, or similarly place halves, and that will be become as a mirror images. Now here I have given you the various models of a cube, like left to the right, front to the back, then bottom will be there. So from the corners I've shown you. So here also front, the side. Yes, these are front, and then the diagonals are there. Yes, the diagonals are shown. So we actually I have brought it at this model of a cube model where we have maximum planes. Why it is having a maximum planes? Because in this system there are three crystallographic axes, A, B, and C. All three axes are equal, so they denoted as A1, A2, A3. A will become A1, B will become A2, and C will become A3. A1, A2, A3, all are perpendicular, so they are interchangeable. So A1 become A2, A2 become A3. Any one you can interchange. So that's why we have the maximum plane in the case of the cubic system Galena. Galena is going to represent the cubic system. So Galena is the called as a type. Now, when you're going to have this model, whenever you get the model in the exam, in the practice, first one, you should have the interest. Very important. If you want to learn the crystallography, you should have the interest. Just 10 minutes, 50 minutes with the interest. If you learn it out, see this video properly, and if you get this one and systematically one by one, if you do it out, you don't find any problem, because in the examination we are giving you 4 to 5 minutes. Within the 4 to 5 minutes you have to find out a model belonging to the system, its type, element of symmetry, its divisions you have to give out, then forms which are available, and with the indices. This much things you have to make out. So if you don't know anything ABCD, you directly get the 0 marks, because this particular practical crystallography is covering around out of 50 marks, 24 marks will be there for the crystallography. 28 to 32 marks are there for the minerals, megascopic minerals. So you don't have to lose this one. These are the two one is there where you can have the scoring marks. This is an easy one. But if you don't understand right from the beginning, it has become like a phobia, because you are going one by one. Every practical you are going to study the various systems, seven system in FI BSc, then it has become very difficult. So try to understand the three basic definitions which are required to analyze any crystal. First one, plane of symmetry; second, axis of symmetry; third one, center of symmetry. Now, today we'll first one will see the plane of symmetry. It is an imaginary plane which divides the crystal into two equal parts. Now we have to find out the possibilities. If you go haphazardly make it out, it is no use. You have to go a systematic way. That is a very, very important one, because here we have the maximum plane. How these planes are there? I'll show you the simplest way to remember. Whenever any model from any system is there, first try to draw a plane from front to the back face. Yes, from the center of the face. If you draw a plane from the center to the back, so this will be front. If it divides, this is a first plane of symmetry. This is your first plane of symmetry. The cube is exactly divided into left will be the mirror image of the right. Whatever the distance which are here, exactly same. Whichever the distance here, here. Whatever the corner is there, this corner is there. Whatever the edge is here, exactly the same at equidistance. So exactly it is going to divide. So this is your first plane of symmetry of this cubic. Come to next one, left to the right. First one from front to back. As an observer, you are the observer. From your side, you have to go back. So front to the back. Next one, left to the right, center of the face. Left, right. You can exactly see it is going to divide. So this is second plane. Now what is the third one? Horizontal one. Whenever you draw the third center, so here we have the first, this is second, left to the right, and this is third. So there will be three planes which are passing from the center of the first, center of the crystal. So these are the three one. So that will be called as the actual one. Now next one, what we have? Four corners on the top, 4 corners on the bot. 8 corners are there. If you join them now, you'll get the 4 lines. Yes, that will be the normal one. But now what I'm going to do now, all faces are identical. This front face is exactly similar to the back. Left is exactly similar to the right. Top is exactly. So this is 6 similar square shape faces are there. What I'm going to do it now, I'm going to draw a plane from corner to corner. You can see now this edge and this edge exactly present over here. This triangle, if you make out, is exactly here. So this is your first center of the plane of symmetry from corner to corner. Similar one. If I do it this way, forget about the earlier one. Now concentrate now. This particular one is exactly over here. So I have drawn the two planes, one this direction and this is on this. So two planes. Now what is happening now? Whenever these two planes are there, they pass out, they are going from the edges and they are exposed on the back side. One on this side, one on this side. So front and back, they have two diagonal. Front and back, they have the two diagonal. Now similarly, the left and right, they are the same face. Again, the if you divide this one and divide this two. So left and right, they having the two. Front and back, they having the two. And top and bottom, they having the two. So total how many are there? 6 we have drawn. 2 from the front and back face, left and right 2, top and bottom 2. So 6 diagonal and 3 axial. So total we have find out 9 planes. I told you the simple one. First center of the face, always front to the back, left to the right, then the bottom center of the face. These 3, then front and back, these 2, then left and right, these 2, then top and bottom. So A, B, C. This is where you go and find out systematically. You'll get this one. Then front and back 2, left and right 2, top and bottom 2. So 6 will be there and earlier 3. So 9 planes are there in the cubic system Galiana type. Now come to the next one. This model. I don't have the models. I have made this one with the boxes now because due to the COVID pandemic now, our departments have been closed and I am there at a very far distance. So it is not possible to me have the crystal model access or whatever we have the glass model. So whatever we have the glass models are there, I have shown, but that will not going to represent as if you hold in the hand. That will be the easiest way to make out this one. So here now this particular model, this face and this face, these two are identical. This face and this pair, these two are pair. This is another pair of two similar faces, and this one and this one. So here 3 different pairs are there, 3 pinacoids are there. Yes, whenever a pair of two similar faces are there, we simply call a pinacoid. Third one, we have to see the axis. A shorter one, B intermediate one, C longest. So this will be a model of orthorhombic system. In this, A smaller, B intermediate, and C is the longest. In this, what we have? First one plane from the center of the face, front to the back. Left will be the mirror image of the right. So this is your first plane. If I do it left to the right, it is divide. See now, left, if you make out, exactly is going to divide the face. So this is the second one along your left to the right. And third one, horizontal, if you make out, exactly is going to divide. So there are the 3 planes. One from the center, front to the back, left to the right, and third one is the bottom. So there are the 3 planes. Now come to the next one. 4 corners which are there. I hold this one and will try to draw a line from corner to corner. Yes, what we have done in the cubic system. Now here what is happening? This particular shape of the form, which is the face is there, it is a rectangle. If I divide, what is happening? The crystal is divide, but it is not divide symmetrically. What is happening? This triangle, pointed faces on the side. Yes, this edge is here. This edge is not here. This edge is on the opposite side. That means once you divide, this is your face and the other face is in this direction. So they are the totally divided, but they are on the reverse position, not on the same position. If you want a mirror image, they should be same. But now what is happening? One is on the top, one is bottom. So in the rectangle, we could not draw a plane from corner to corner. So this is eliminated. So this will be eliminated, rectangle. So front back is gone, left right is gone. The same one, this is also rectangle one, this is also gone. So now in this particular model, we have just three planes, front to back, that is one, left to right, second plane, and third one, horizontal. So orthorhombic system, we have the three planes. I hope this is clear now. We'll go to the next one now. Yes, here we have shown you the simple one, plane, which divides now in the base one, rectangle, from front to back. So left will mirror image of the right. Similarly here in the orthorhombic, this is vertical, left will be mirror image of the right. This is the bottom one, top is the mirror image of the bottom. So this is your top and bottom mirror images. Left, right is the mirror images. Corner to corner it is there. That will be there. So this is where you have to find out the possibilities to find out number of plane which are available in that particular system. Next, very important one. Here you have the problem. How to find out the axis. We don't know how to hold the model. Yes, that is a problem. First one, we don't know what is the axis. It is whatever the axes are there, these are the imaginary axes. We have to visualize that whenever you hold opposite faces, opposite corners, opposite edges, then a imaginary line will there, but that imaginary line has to pass from the center of the crystal. If it is passing from the center of the crystal, then that is the axis is there. Then you have to hold along that imaginary axis and you have to rotate the model through 360 degrees. If you rotate the model through 360 degrees, you have to see, observe a same face occupy the same position how many times, whether it is going to occupy two times, whether it is going to occupy three times, whether it is going to occupy four times, or whether it is occupy six times, two times, three times, four times, or six times throughout the 360 degrees. Then this particular fold will called as one of two fold, one of three fold, one of four fold, and one of six fold. Now here the best model what we have is the cubic model. All are identical, faces are identical, corners are identical, edges are identical. So here we have maximum possibilities, that maximum access will be available. Now how to hold? Yes, you start holding first corner, then edges, then center of the, which center face I hold, I don't know. That will be difficult. Again, same and same rotating, and you are cutting the number will be more. Don't make that mistake. So simply you have to see that it is a cube. How many faces are there? Six similar faces. Left and right one pair, front and back one pair, and top bottom one pair. So there will be three pairs of six similar faces. Yes, three pair, front back, that is one pair, left right one pair, top and bottom, but all six are identical. So when you're going to hold along the center of the faces, and you have to find out the possibility how many faces will be coming regularly on that particular axis, imaginary axis. Now I'm holding this one now. Yes, I'm going to hold this one along this axis. This mark is there, that is the point is there. Now I'm going to rotate through 360 degrees along this imaginary line. 90 degree one phase, 180 second time, 360, 270 third time, and 364 time. Along this axis, when I'm going to rotate the model through 360 degrees, then how many faces are coming? Four faces. Then it is called as one of fourfold symmetry. This is gone now. Then what is there? This pair, side one. See this dot. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Along this also I am going to get one of fourfold. Now what is remaining? The dot which is there. If I rotate now from this 1, 2, 3, 4, because there are the four faces. So 360 degree, four faces are coming. So I got along the A axis 1 of fourfold, along the B axis 1 of fourfold, along the C axis 1 of fourfold. So that is become three axis of fourfold symmetry. So axis you have to add 1, 2, 3. Three axes are there. And how many times the face is coming? 4 times. 3 axes of 4-fold symmetry. 1 of 2-fold plus 1 of 2-fold plus 1 of 2-fold. That becomes 3 of 2-fold. It will not be 3 of 6-fold. Don't make that mistake. Common. The 4 is the faces coming common. And how many axes? You have to go on adding. So here 3 axes are there, which shows you 4 faces regularly coming at that particular spot after 90 degree. So it will be 3 axes of 4-fold. Once you are done holding in the center of the face, next one, corners. You can see now in cubic system there are the 8 corners. All are identical. So if you join this corners opposite side, then how many are going to get? I'm going to get 4 lines. Yes, this is one line. Now see, I'm going to rotate along this corner. Yes, this is my starting position. One face, second face, and third face. So along this axis, I'm going to rotate. I'm going to get 3 faces occupy the same position. Then it is called as 1 of 3-fold. But how many lines are there? All corners are identical. Yes, because faces are identical. So there is the 8 corners are there. Join them. I'm going to get 4 lines. Then it is become 4 of 3-fold. Simple one. Along the 4 axis, if you hold this one and take this one now. Yes, check it out along this also. Yeah, this is your marking point. Yes, point is there, so you can get the idea. 1, this will be 2, and this is 3. Exactly the same position the faces are coming. So again this is 1 of 2-fold. So 8 corners are there, join them, you'll get 4 lines, and along that if you rotate along each axis 3 faces are going to occupy the 3 faces. So 1 of 3-fold, 1 of 3-fold, 1 of 3-fold, 1 of 3-fold. So total 4 of 3-fold. Corners are gone. Now what is the remaining now? Edges. 4 identical horizontal one. Same 4 horizontal on the bottom and 4 vertical. So total we have 12 similar edges. Each edge is exactly identical. If you want to mark it out, measure it out, simple with the pencil, hold it out and start marking out. So you will get all are the identical one. So once you get this identity, now 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 4 vertical. So total we got 12 lines. If you join opposite one, we get the 6th one. Yes, opposite, you get the 6th one. Now I'm going to get this one, this edge. 1, 2. Yes, this face. 1, 2. Yes, this face. 1, 2. It is not exactly square one. That's the problem is coming out. Yes, otherwise it is a square. It will come out 1 out of 4. I'm sorry here. Slightly this height is more. I thought it will be exactly cube, but it is not cube. So 1 of 2-fold, 1 of 2-fold is there. So total we'll get 6 of 2-fold. So 3 of 4-fold along the center of the face, along the corner 4 of 3-fold, along the edges 6 of 2-fold symmetry. So that is the what we have the cubic system model. Come to the next one. What we have is the a model belonging to the orthorhombic system. Now how it is orthorhombic? A is a smaller one, B is the intermediate one, C is the longest one. Yes, this is the way you have to find out the name of that particular system. Or if you see any car which is there on the on a road, immediately from looking at one at a time, once you blink out, you will find out this is the model of any Mazda is there, or whether it is uh, any Mercedes is there, or Audi is there. Immediately you will find out not only this company, but the model also can easily recognize, because you are daily observing, and we have interest in that particular one. Yes, similar one. If you have the interest in this, immediately you will come to know A is a smaller one, B is the intermediate one, and C is the longest. That is the one. That is the orthorhombic system. Now, whatever the faces, vertical faces are there, there are the two pair. One vertical face, cylindrical one, it is a bigger one. Yes. front and back, they are identical. But this face and this face, which is left and right, they are similar ones. So this is one pair of similar faces. This is another pair of similar faces. Similarly, the top and bottom, they are the similar. So there are the three pairs of two similar faces. So these are the pinacoids. So A pinacoid, B pinacoid, C pinacoid. A means along the A axis, B means along the B axis, C means along the C, or front pinacoid, side pinacoid, basal pinacoid. Whichever you feel easy that you can use it out. Otherwise, straightway based on the name of the axis, we can make out which axis is parallel. We can give this indices 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. That will be there. So we will see when we are going to see the actual one. The orthorhombic already I have been put my video now, earlier one, tetragonal also put, and orthorhombic, tetragonal, and hexagonal. These three videos already are there on YouTube. So those who want to visit, they can go to my channel PC Geo Kimberlite, and you can go and watch out this one. This in the detail I have been explained. This all the system, how to find out the planes, axis, center of symmetry, forms, and indices. How to remember the forms and indices. That also the shortcuts methods have been given. I hope you can like this one. You can go and see that. So now axis of symmetry of this particular model of orthorhombic system. Simple method I told you. Hold along the A axis, front and back, face. This square comes twice, 1, 2. If you rotate through, one of two-fold symmetry. If you hold along the B, the same phase, no 90 degree, 181, no 361. Yes, so total there are the two phases. So one of two-fold along the B axis. Similar one along the C axis. This particular larger phase, 90 degree no, 181, 270 no, 360 second time. Along this C axis, the same face occupied the same position twice. So one of two-fold, one of two-fold, and along the C axis, one of two-fold. So we got three axes of two-fold symmetry. It is an imaginary axis along which, this is an imaginary axis along which you have to rotate the model through 360 degree, same face occupy the same position twice, thrice, 4 times or 6 times. On the basis of that, we call them as one of two-fold, one of three-fold, one of four-fold, or one of six-fold symmetry. I hope this is the clear. First hold in the center of the faces, front A, then the side, then top and bottom, then the corners, then the edges. This is where you have to go for finding out the axis of symmetry of any system. Yes, this is what we have told you. One of six-fold shows you the hexagonal model along the C axis. Here we have the cubic model, one of four-fold symmetry, one of two-fold, again a cubic system. So here we have shown you one of two-fold with the pictures. You can get this one throughout the 360 rotation, how this faces will occupy the same position, two-fold, three-fold, four-fold, and six-fold. The last one is center of symmetry. It is an imaginary point in the center. Yes, whenever a model is there, solid model, in the center there is a center point. From that center point, edges, corners, and center of the face, they should be at equidistance from that center. Opposite one. If you hold this corner, opposite corner. From the center, they are equidistance. These two edges, they are equidistance. These two faces, from the center, they are equidistance. Once they are at equidistance on the opposite side of the center of the face, then we say center of symmetry present. Otherwise, what is happening? Say example, here we have a model. This side we have a corner, and this side we have the face. Center of symmetry absent. We want the identical one. Once the faces are identical. For example, this is the big model now. Assume now. Say face will be horizontal, here horizontal, center of symmetry present. But once you get this particular position, one side we have the peak, another side the horizontal like a tourmaline. One side flat plate is there, other side we have the corners are there, then center of symmetry is absent. Now I can see here we have the hexagonal diagram we are given. This is the O point, center point. A O point, which is here, from this corner to the center point, exactly the opposite side, this point, A dash point, OA distance is the same. Any one you can make out, or you can say this one, say vertical, horizontal, these edges point, center of the face, they are at an equidistance. So here the best one, H is there. If we divide vertically, it divides into two parts. Or horizontally, if we divide, it is up and lower will be the different part. Similar one is plus sign. If we divide top and bottom, that will give the mirror images. Similar one here, I have shown you the glass model of cube. You can see the corners, edges, center of the face. On the opposite side, they are at an equidistance. Once the faces, edges, corners from the center of the point on the opposite side, they are at an equal distance, then we say center of symmetry is present, otherwise center of symmetry absent. So today we have seen how to find out the planes, axis and center of symmetry. I hope this will be, your doubts will be clear, and one or two times you can see this one when you're going for the actual practical. You will find this will be more easy one in first year or second year. I hope you like this one. Thank you. Have a nice day.